Hello and welcome once again to yet another episode of Lazy Wealth Creation. If you've been following our episodes this long, ladies and gents, you've probably lasted more than most summer relationships by now. Do you know that? I think they did a study and it was like most summer relationships last like 3 months, and we're like way beyond that now. So really, thank you so much for that. I'm very grateful. And as we go into the winter relationship where we sort of cuddle up with that winter, we hibernate with our partners. Many of us are looking for that big grizzly to keep us warm, keep the shade and keep us warm with that lovely extra layer of insulation. So thanks so much for that, guys and girls, of course. So today, this is a little bit more of a creative one today, actually, guys, for a money saving tip. What we're going to talk about here is about, sometimes you go to these shops and these gift stores and you see these gifts and you go, God, looks like it's been made somewhere overseas and probably looks like it costs about £1 to make, but they're selling it to me for 25 quid, like, a candle, for example. Instead of buying those gifts for people that you care about for their birthdays, for weddings and so on and so forth, why not create your own gifts? And what I mean by that is, let's say you've not got that much money in the bank, but your sister, your brother, maybe, if he's an emo, certainly, going to a concert or getting married or whatever, and you say, actually, I'm a dab hand at, doing the old nails. So you could say, look, for your birthday or for your wedding or for your concert gig, I'm going to paint your nails for you. I'm going to make them look really nice. And it's those sorts of like personal touches that actually mean a lot to people that you probably don't factor in when you're doing it, even though you're sort of coming from a place of, I haven't got any money, but I've got a load of nail varnish upstairs and I can paint someone's nails for them nice and pretty. Well, do you know what? That could go a long way. Now, I'm not really gifted in the art and the creative side of things, I would certainly say, and I think most of my art teachers in school would also agree with that. But what if you're a really good painter? What if you're a really good photographer? What if you're a really good cake maker? Now, I got a friend of mine who married. She made the best choice ever when she married. Her name is Sherelle, and she married a lad called Chris. Now, Chris, I don't know if he's a nice guy or not. I'll be honest. I don't know him that well. But what I do know is that he makes the absolute best Cinnabons that I have ever tasted in my life. So I don't really care if he's an axe murderer, to be quite honest, as long as he keeps those Cinnabons coming. And for my birthday, Sherelle contacts me and says, hey, it's your birthday. She can't forget it because it's the same day as her daughter. And she said to me, is there anything you want for your birthday? And I said, of course there's something I want for my birthday. What do you think I want? And she went, you're going to ask Chris to make Cinnabons, aren't you? I said, absolutely right, I am. And fair enough, the day after my birthday, how dare she drops me off 6 freshly baked Cinnabons from the loving hands of Chris the Axe Murderer. And do you know what? To me, that's absolutely one of the best gifts that I get. Every year I ask for the same thing, Cinnabons from Chris. And he always is really nice and he makes them. He's not really an axe murderer, guys and girls. He's actually a really lovely guy. I'm just saying, I don't really care if he's not a lovely guy as long as he keeps making really nice Cinnabons. And plus, if I'm really nasty about him, you don't know what he's going to put in the Cinnabon next year. So I've got to be a bit careful there, I suppose. So I guess, guys, what you've got to think of is what skills, what gifts do I have that I can give to somebody else, that I can bestow upon somebody else where they can go, oh, do you know, I really appreciate that. I've drawn you a picture. I've painted you a painting. I've even decorated your walls for you. I'll put up the wall unit that you've been asking for because I'm good at DIY, or I'll tune your video player in for you. Whatever it is, I'll set up your laptop so the internet's working. You'd be surprised how many people, particularly of an older generation, don't know how to put a Wi-Fi password in. And that's serious, that can be like saving the bacon for them. So, there's little things you can do that go a long way. But of course, always make sure if it's a physical gift, you sign it or you put a thing on social media. You don't have to say it's a gift for X, but just say, look, I've made these nails, because that moves us in to the money-making side of things now. So you can use those free gifts, those things that you've created, that wonderful experience that you've given people. You can put that on social media, not to say like, oh, look at me, aren't I a lovely friend for making my friend's nails look pretty? I don't mean that, but say, look at my latest creation, everybody. If you'd like nails done like this, get in touch now. Appointments available. 10% off. Watch those previous episodes. You'll understand about coupons. You're using them to get better at whatever it is that you're doing. So you're giving the free stuff away. I keep doing this. I'm talking about nails, by the way. I don't know why. It's not quite Cinnabon, is it? I mean, Cinnabon's more like, yeah. Anyway, using those as your sort of guinea pigs, also getting that lovely experience for them, but you're getting better and better at your skill and at your craft as you're doing it for free. And then you're promoting it as if it was a paying customer. So now all of the other people in your area go, oh my God, I need my nails done. I want Cinnabons making. I want a picture on my wall. I want somebody to come and put up my shelf. I want somebody to tune in my television. All of these things, these are needs that people have that you can fill the gap for. But you can use that lovely free gift and promote that online as if it was a paying customer. And now, hey presto, you've got 2, 3, 4, 5 paying customers leaving you a little cheeky 5-star review on Google or on Facebook, whatever it is that you use. And now you've got yourself a nice little thriving business, all for the sake of giving a close friend, a family member, a relative of whatever nature, a lovely free nail varnish or some Cinnabons or whatever it is that you decided to do. So if that sort of strikes a chord with you, let me know in the comments below. Even if you've already done it before you've listened to this episode and you've gone, actually, do you know what? I've already done that before and it worked brilliantly, or it didn't work at all and this is rubbish for this reason. I hope you don't say that, but let's see. Let me know in the comments below. Keep in touch with us. Tell us your ideas of how you've made money and turned it from saving to making money, because we really love the ideas. And of course, you know, those lovely people can also get themselves an invite on the show and we can talk through their experiences, which of course, I would love to have you on the show. There was one example actually before I go. We have a lovely lady who is a client of ours in our home care service. And every Easter and every Christmas, she makes some handmade cards. And she puts on the back a little sticker with her name on it to say this card was made by such and such. And they're absolutely beautiful cards. They're like 3D. They stick out. There's like little pictures. And they're all various. Some of them have got Christmas trees. Some of them have got more religious themes on them. Some of them have got little Easter eggs and that sort of thing for Easter, obviously. And what we do is, because we love the fact that she does that and it makes her really, really happy, is we buy them off her in bulk. So we buy sort of 100 cards off her and we distribute them to our clients. Now, this serves two purposes. Number one, we give our clients a handmade gift, not handmade by us. We don't try to pretend that, but we give them a handmade gift, which is a little bit more special, and we write a personalized message in each one. But the money that is generated, what this client does, she doesn't actually get the money for herself, but she donates it to her local church group. So we've got some social good happening here. So sometimes it's not necessarily about making money for yourself. It can be about helping other people, like a bake sale, for example, like they do in schools or in church groups. But she actually makes these cards. We buy them. There's a proper commercial exchange, and they're lovely cards. We get the benefit of being able to give them to our clients. She gets the benefit of keeping herself busy and occupied doing something she loves, getting money and supporting her local church group. Everybody has won in this situation. So why can't you do that, I wonder? Or if that's something that resonates with you, let me know. Let me know what you did. I'd love to hear it. And as always, I look forward to seeing you on the other side.